when you're feeling down and like your world's moving slow, just remember your race. It moves at your pace when marching towards your goals. And brighter than the stars. Don't take impossible. Nothing is impossible. You're brighter than the stars. An angel, 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 soaring like an eagle, eagle, eagle. Nothing is impossible. Don't take impossible. You're brighter than the stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Talking with 3D. This is Real Talk for Real People, and I am your host, Derrick Durrell Dixon. Listen, I have someone very fun to interview today. She is Nina, the original party girl, Baltimore's exclusive celebration technician. She does personalized parties, events, weddings, meetings, celebrations, private and club and commercial events for you. She's also a licensed wedding officiant, so she can marry you and do all those things. So you got somebody right here that can do everything for you. Again, she is Nina, the original party girl, right here on Talking with 3D. Nina, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. All is well in the land of breathing and living and celebrating life. I'm glad you have me here to talk about it today.
And I am so excited because that's what we are here to do, to celebrate each other. I love the fact that you are Baltimore's exclusive celebration technician. And we're going to get into that, what that means for us, what that means to you, and how we can work and make that work together. So listen, before we get into this great interview with Nina, we're going to take a quick break. Don't you go anywhere, because I'm going to show you a little TikTok that'll make you want to make sure that I'm at one of your events. Don't go anywhere. Get a snack. Come right back.
I got broads in Atlanta.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Once again, I am here with Nina, the original party girl, Baltimore exclusive celebration technician. Again, she personalized parties, events, weddings, meetings, and celebrations right here in the DMV area. So we want to make sure that you know everything about Nina, what she's doing, where she's at, how you can contact her to make sure that she is part of your special event. So Nina, again, thank you so much for coming on board. We are just here to make sure that everybody in the DMV area, and right now, everybody all over the world now is watching Talking with 3D, which is right here on Plushwork TV, that they know how to contact you. And first off, let's start with this. What is a celebration technician?
Oh, that's somebody that knows how to party, but put in any work necessary to make the party seem as flawless and seamless as possible. There's a lot of things that can happen when you do an event, as well as coordinating in the beginning, but there's also unforeseen things like COVID. This is a time where you need someone on your side to help you navigate through what the entertainment or event business has to offer, even down to your contracts. What happens if the world is shut down and I can't go, you know?
Right.
So it's a lot of just because the space says you can have 100 people in it, should you? And if you have to, how do you do that? I have a certified piece with COVID management as well. So I'm small, intimate events. People are wanting to do those. So there I am with that. Anything artist, I'm a designer if I had to have one title, but because I put that work in, okay, I can say you need a bartender or you need a coat checker, but I could also be all of those things, you know?
Right.
So I kind of was one of the first to do bundles. I can have everything you need for your party just coming under my umbrella. But if
Under
you
the
add
umbrella.
me to hostess it, you just upgraded your event. It's your event doesn't become about me, it becomes about you. So you're not seeing me all in your everything, but I'm
Right.
orchestrating it so it's constantly shining on you.
And I like that you said that it will upgrade your event. I love the fact that you're able to have that confidence and know that if you work with Nina, the original party girl, that your event will be upgraded. Let's talk a little bit about before COVID, before COVID, after COVID, but during COVID, a lot of things shut down. So there was a lot of events canceled. There was a lot of events, like you said, you could have big events at 300 people, and then all of a sudden it had to be shut down to none
30.
or 50 people.
30.
So
I've seen 30.
30. Right.
Right.
So how is it that you can still turn a big event and then now it has to be more personalized into that 30 event? So, during COVID, how were you able to still function as the original party girl, the Baltimore exclusive celebration technician?
I learned some things because the business totally went almost extinct. People were not gathering. The people that had to gather had to gather. So it taught me a piece about like everything that I'm doing. Do I have to do all of that? If this is
Right.
it's a time where you need to know who your people are. So a rule in the party business I use is if you haven't talked to that person in the last year or on the phone, they're not going to make your 50 people event guest list cut. They're not. It's who is 50 people that you speak to in a year. And those are the people that should be invited. So with creating that process, you got me smaller. I can handle 300 to 500 people. But me
Right.
with 30 people is like a private evening with somebody because I can get to everybody easily. And I might
Right.
walk around and do like a little table magic trick, like I'm trying to teach, I'm trying to learn this, tell me how I'm doing, or conversation starters, or somebody's always wearing something fabulous. So I'm always kind of keeping them involved. And if I know something's coming up, I got speakers, I'm making sure the speakers know that when it's time to go, like people get direction. And I would say, like, do you know how to line dance? So when the line dance comes on, I already got my team. Where my team at?
Right.
So everything about that your guests are VIPs and you're the guest of honor. If only in that one moment. If we can live for 4 hours and you can be anything you want to be, that's where I come in.
Wow. Listen, we met, Nina, we met at the movie premiere from Selena, Afraid of the Dark, Selena Pope. And we met there, and you put together a lot that went on for the red carpet affair, or the black carpet affair, I'm sorry, the black carpet affair that she had. So what was that like? And then, meeting the different people that were coming in, it was a very exclusive movie premiere. People were dressed and not your normal, let's go to the movie night. So this was a very
black carpet approach.
Right. So what was that like
So my role often gets confused when people see me is, does she work for the facility or does she work for what's happening in the facility? So a lot of people that saw me at the movie premiere thought I worked for the movies because I was a greeter, an exaggerated greeter, a super hostess. So my role with Selena, shout out to her hostess.
Let me cut you off real quick. The way you was dressed, there was no way that you worked at that movie theater.
The movie people asked me, was I in the movie when I got there?
Oh, if you was in the movie, gotcha.
I look like I could be in the movie. I didn't know. That's my squad to make sure I got lipstick on when I step out the house. That's a hard job. My squad, whole different ball. But where my business is evolving is I'm getting bigger hostess, greeter, ambassador, of first impression type roles. I also get paid to be in a room. So that's an upgrade for me. They might send me a gift card to such and such. It's a way and an invitation and like stop through. But you compensated me for my time to stop through. Now I've learned some MCs out there can make $200 an hour just walking through. I'm not there,
Okay.
but I am an MC. But I'm usually talking about the guest of honor when I'm.
Okay.
But I have motivational speaking engagements. It all goes together. Anything celebration, which that's how it ties into mental wellness. Like in that space that I'm in that event, we are all happy. We are all
Right.
filled with joy. We're on a good vibe. So all the things that could attack our sanity normally, it's not happening in that
Mhm.
time, if only for one night.
Right.
We're able to celebrate with that. And I feel like, people need a break. You need to be able to go out and have a good time. So
Right.
that's where I am. Anything that's related to a good time, wedding officiant, that's me creating love, co-creating
Right.
love. That's a
Well,
union. That's
listen,
powerful.
let me ask you this. How did you get started? What made you want to be the celebration technician? And I understand, like you're saying, bringing people together and bringing happiness and things. How did you get started doing this?
I worked at a fast food restaurant and you used to have your children's parties there, and I was the hostess. And then people would hire me to do that same child's birthday at their house later on.
Mm.
And I hated it.
Just being, hey, this is real talk for real people. Just being
Know your audience, know your lane.
right.
Kids, they're
Right.
not my lane. They move faster than me and I move fast. But they doing all kinds of dangerous things all at once. So to
Right.
me, nah. So I started marketing to their parents. Like, let me do your party,
Okay.
That's what started me. Now they want me to do their party at home, then next year in a club, next year in a hall. Like all my clients that I've always had, I still have them from 10 years
Gotcha.
ago. So
Gotcha.
and they know more of what I do. If you want something to look pretty, you want something to be extra, you want something to be planned and organized, like all of those things, so many things fall under that arena. Yeah, and when you think of me, you say, I wonder if she does that. That's what
Right.
you do. And I'm like,
Right.
let's talk about it. Okay, well, I do this piece. I got somebody else that can do that piece. So guess what? Yeah, I still can do it.
So when you work mostly now with the parents, adults, not so much with the children, but listen here, when your children get older and they want to do the graduation parties and all that kind of stuff, that's your go-to girl. You go to Nina, the original party girl. That's where you go. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another quick break and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the party that promotes mental wellness, as you started speaking about, to know what that's about and how we can get people in that frame of mind. We're such in a state right now that there's so much depression in the world. So let's talk about how we can promote mental wellness. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Go get a snack, come right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Talking with 3D. This is real talk for real people.
1, 2, 3, 4. I said, boom, gotta wipe it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ride the hose. Woo! Ride the hose. Oh, keep bucking out. Ah, keep bucking out. Ah, get together, come on. Ah, get together, get together. Here come the cops. Woo! Here come the cops. They take me down. They take me down. Riverdale, come on, white people. Riverdale, come on, white people. Riverdale, come on. Now, pump me up. Pump.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Talking with 3D. Listen, before we continue on, if you want to watch my TikToks, please follow me on TikTok. Just go to @DerrickDixon66, @DerrickDixon66 on TikTok. You will be inspired, you will laugh, you'll be motivated. So please make sure that you follow me on TikTok, @DerrickDixon66. Back to my special guest, Nina, the celebration technician. She is here. She has an event that it's a party that promotes mental wellness. And again, as I was saying before we went on break, that it's so important right now that we promote mental wellness. I don't want to get into the event or what occurred at the Oscars, but I believe that that was something that was built up. And we all know what we're talking about, but I don't want to talk about it no more, because if I do, I'm going to have to go slap somebody. So anyways, we're going to continue on. Listen, so, but I believe that there was more going on in that situation. There's more going on in the world, and there's so much the fact that people are committing suicide, people are so depressed. So what is it, the party that promotes mental wellness? What does that look like for people?
I think it looks more importantly like you and I, and what does it look like, period. Like, what does depression look like based on the word versus how you've seen it? It does not look like what you've seen.
Right.
The person can very well look like the happiest person in the room. So
That's
this
right.
party that we do, first, it recognizes that you got issues. We have issues. His t-shirt says it's okay to not be okay. So the party recognizes that you are a person and life is throwing things at you. That's the first thing. The second thing is telling you it's a safe space. Come unwind with us for these few hours in this moment in time.
Right.
Herb, okay, so let me turn into my promoter hat. We didn't talk about it, but I got that. This party every Monday at 6:00 p.m. at Corinthians Lounge and Restaurant. It features house music by DJ Herbie Love. So house music has that spiritual healing vibe to it anyway. So you got this hottest DJ in the game, one of the new guys, playing this music. You're dancing. You may or may not drink. You eat. You may or may not eat. It's no charge to get into it. And you're kind of like musically fellowshipping with other people through music and dance. It's nothing structured. So one week we got the girl that does your hand massages. Another week we'll have the girl that does your massage by the minute. So I think she does your shoulders, whatever you pay for a minute. So we're implementing things to de-stress inside of the party, as well as the music and the dance. We may have some, his launch was last Monday. So that was the first one of many. We know we contracted to go through the summer of 2022. So in that, we're trying to add de-stressors to the actual party, whatever space or time will allow. That could be somebody that's just up there talking. You know, if in the midst of people dancing, somebody you want have something on the table, come talk to me. And that person can have a conversation with that person. But we're definitely linking in with some resources that deal with people with mental issues. And we're looking for a very successful stretch with this because it can go anywhere because of the mental health awareness piece. Shouts out Herbie Love.
Right. Yeah,
and every Monday at 6.
I like what you said about how what does that look like, because the fact that people do come in with smiles on their faces, and you never know what's going on inside. You never know what's going on in someone's home. So, you know, promoting a safe place for people to be able to, or creating a safe place for people to go to for mental distressors is something that we need. And if it's like you say, if it's via massage, if it's via the music, we have to be able to create an atmosphere. I think it's important also that we create an atmosphere that people don't leave and still feel the same depression. So like you say, there has to be people there that do have discussions and talks to be able to help people to get to another level. We don't want to just create a place.
I have hands. Like I could just lay my hand on you and you feel peaceful. That's a gift. You know, that's that vibe again. So I make sure that I reach out to everybody that attends to do that check, that gauge. You all right? You know?
Right.
Is there anything I can do for you? Do you have a person? So I am saying the words that used to be hard to say. And sometimes people just overreact to you. They're sensitive to that question because nobody asked them. It's the stronger ones that you gotta watch because you assume we all got it under control. I am not the party girl 24/7. I want to be, you know, but like I'm okay with reading a book with eyeglasses on. But when I step out into the light, people expect you to be her. You get it?
Right.
So I had that's where my therapeutic challenges came in. I had to find a healthy balance. Am I gonna get a world what the world needs 24/7? When do you get to be you? And then the world gonna have to deal with it, you know?
That's right.
It's like when somebody doesn't wear makeup. I like you're a real person. So in my travel with my followers, they do get to share in the real parts of me. Like I ain't doing that.
Right. That's true. You know, again, you're hitting some things that are so important that people need to understand that because they don't realize that you're a real person. I think that's a lot of times within the celebrity atmosphere that people don't believe that you're real, that you hurt, that you bleed, that you have feelings. So therefore, that again, you don't have that person that you can speak to and discuss things with because will they hold on to what you have to talk about? Will they not share what you have to talk about? So that, you know, I get a lot of things why people do what they do, and we hold in a lot of our feelings, especially in the brown and black community. We do that a lot. We do that a lot, and we don't take on the role of that. We need a distressor in different fashions and different ways. Now, this may not be your way, and that's fine. But if it is, can you give everybody the location and the date or the times again where they do promote the mental wellness?
Meet me, the OPG, every Monday at Corinthians Restaurant and Lounge on Windsor Road, I believe that's on. You can just Google it, Corinthians Restaurant and Lounge. Been there forever. We have the newest party on the block hosted by DJ Herbie Love and friends. This week it's him and DJ Technique, world-renowned DJ Technique is going to be playing beside him. But every Monday we've got some music for your mental, some melody for your soul. Soul. You heard of soul food? Soul music. Imagine that. Music. Can't wait to see you this and each and every Monday, 6 o'clock at Corinthians.
And what is the age? What is the age group?
House music is really funny with age. It doesn't really have one. You either like house music or you don't. So you could be as young as, it's a bar. So I would say as young as 18 and up. Your usual house music crowd is between 35 and up. Okay. But all ages are welcome.
All ages are welcome. Listen, we're going to take our last break, and then we're going to come back and talk to Nina about being a wedding officiant. She's the Twisted Traditional Weddings featuring the original party girl. So once again, don't go anywhere. Again, make sure that you follow me on TikTok, Derrick Dixon 66, at Derrick Dixon 66 on TikTok. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. This is Real Talk for Real People.
Me sing never. No. Whoa. Yeah, no. Only maybe in the shower every once in a while, like the occasional karaoke. What?
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back watching, talking with 3D. I got flustered just for a second. I don't know why. But listen, we're here with Nina, the original party girl. She is your Baltimore exclusive celebration technician, personalized parties, events, weddings, meetings, and private club and commercial events. You can contact Nina, the original party girl. Nina, let's talk about, you're also a licensed wedding officiant. So you do weddings. And I know that on Facebook, they can contact you at Twisted Traditional Weddings featuring the original party girl. So first off, let's talk about how you became a licensed wedding officiant.
I was decorating someone's ceremony and the pastor never showed up.
Mm,
So in a space that was so originally filled with love, it was not a happy occasion. So I said, I'm going to get my certificate so that never happens wherever I am. Since then, I have merged the personality of the super hostess, the one you saw in the movie theater, and I've infused it into marriage ceremonies. So not only am I a licensed wedding officiant, I kind of got a customized wedding ceremony thing going on. Like I describe love. It's not necessarily your traditional in order of script. I also do denominational weddings.
okay.
So non-denominational weddings. So the people are changing. Like I've done 2 girls, I've done 2 guys. Who is getting married is different than it was 20 years ago, or who is legally able to get married. It's different.
Right.
So that's where you get that twisted tradition. People
Right.
that want to get married for the same reason. It doesn't matter their sex or their gender or any of that. The love is the same.
Right.
So I just put a twist on how you want to do the same love. Twisted traditional weddings. That's where that came from. So in your ceremony, if you choose, most people only come to me because I do this type of ceremony, but expect to be extra. You know, expect a welcome. We're gathered here today in the name of love on behalf of Bob and Francesca. You know, it could go anywhere. So there's a lot of extra. There's drama, like a play, involved in your ceremony.
Okay. So is that also, again, is that something that is discussed, you know, before?
Oh yeah.
You have the celebration, you have the wedding, because some people may just want their original traditional type wedding. So is that something that has to be sit down and say, okay, this is what I can, this is the avenue you want to go down?
Right. I have people that come to me because it's the same function as the justice of the peace. So people that normally want to go to the justice of the peace, they don't want to be bothered with none of that. So in some of my conversations, they say we want it quick and sweet, short and sweet. Don't say this, don't say that, don't say obey, don't say respect. You know, you can, and then some people have no clue, but they want a regular thing. And I can do that. My money comes from those over the top. They spend all this money on this wedding. Now they want an over the top person officiating to match the decor.
To officiate.
At the same time, I'm giving their marriage a whole different type of blessing. I'm speaking the love onto them.
Gotcha. So then do they also have you plan the reception or the dinners and things like that? So it just flows as one event.
Right. Now I have to remember to change clothes because it doesn't really look good with me up there with my collar is silver bling, by the way. I don't have a cloth top. It is silver bling. They coordinate whatever the wedding colors are. And then turn around.
As the officiant, do they call you Minister Nina?
I wish they would. They say pastor, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really a pastor. I'm a minister of marriage. Okay. There's a difference. Pass me a shot. It's a difference, you know. So because I come from a party company, you're hiring an officiant that works for a party company.
Gotcha.
God is in there. He definitely is in there.
Right.
But I'm not coming out the same pulpit that they are coming out of, you know.
Now, what is it when you say a quick fix? What is a quick fix?
When someone requests one?
Yes.
They don't want anything. They want to be married in the shortest amount of time possible. The only words I have to say is, by the state of Maryland invested powers in me, I pronounce you man and wife. That's the only thing I have to say. I don't have to say anything else. So that's all they want. Pronounce us. That's it.
Right. Right.
I would love a chapel so that I had a space before, but I wasn't doing weddings in it. I didn't think of that. Now
Right.
a chapel would be really good here. A
See,
wedding chapel, in and out. I would like to do that all day. Spread love. Next,
so
I have met some people that shouldn't be married though. Just an
well,
interesting note.
I was going to say that the pastor that didn't show up, that might have been a sign. You need to go back and check and make sure that that couple's still married.
They still married. They are,
Okay.
and we all knew it. Like that's what makes your wedding the best, when you're actually loving the person that you're married. It
Right.
doesn't matter how many decorations you got in there, what y'all got on. When you can see the love, that's the perfect ceremony.
That's the
And
perfect
we knew
ceremony.
that they belonged together. That was a small test.
So if you get a chapel, would it give us that Las Vegas type vibe where you come in, you get married, you might have a little celebration? Is that what you would present to people?
Maybe for 10 to 20 guests. Maybe
10 or
20
20
being the cutoff, because I want it to be intimate. I want to use all the symbols of love in your event. So yeah, that part. In and out. And I got one at 3 and one at 6 and one at 9. Yeah.
Gotcha. So listen, let's go and talk about the party, the planning and everything that you do. So if someone wants to book Nina, the original, Baltimore exclusive celebration technician, how does someone first off contact you and then start the process of planning an event with you?
Do simply that. Contact me. I can be Google. You can put Nina Original Party Girl. My Facebook page is wide open, so you can message me there. My direct number is 443-314. Oh man, 314-6697. Because I have a work number that I give out at work. I was getting ready to get into some trouble. But I'm everywhere. Most of my sales are from word of mouth. So it grew from one person. When you get to see it, it's hard to describe a vibe. Like, what will I bring to your event? Not only is it the visual, it's the feeling. Everybody can't bring the feeling to your situation. And then once it's over, I follow up with some other amazingly things about you, So start to finish, it's hard to come off that high. Because people like, you think it's still your birthday. That's because I did their party. The balloons are still up 30 days later. I have to come in and be the original party person. And it's like, pop the balloons. Your birthday's over. Like I got to pronounce their birthday is over. Like I started off. But yeah, life, if you can only experience yourself for a minute and it's okay, it's a nice feeling. You should get one.
Yes. Listen, Nina, I think this is important for people to know also, because I'm a people pleaser, you're a people pleaser. How do you take care of Nina when the event is over, when the celebration and you have to do the decoration, the breakdown and all that? Let's talk about how do you as Nina, have that personality where you're going to celebrate life, but there's times that you need that quiet time as well. So how do you find that mental wellness for yourself?
Excellent question. You are the best. You really are. Because people ask me that a lot. Let me take my favorite medicine. The simplest sounding things are the hardest things to do. I will take a nap on you when I feel it's appropriate, and I drink plenty of water. Those two simple things really keep me with the energy that I need to be able to do this. On a deeper level, my team looks like somebody that can do a massage, because I am physically running back and forth. So I'm doing something that makes my body ache at times. See how I said that? I don't want to speak anything crazy over my
That's
life.
right. That's
So
right.
I need a massage. I need somebody that I can talk to on my team that I really can talk to. But more importantly, I need people to guard my peace. So let me get a little bit of rest. I'm gonna need y'all not to call me for no stupid stuff that you can't handle anyway. And then when I wake back up, I wake back up. So my circle, they understand that when I tell you I'm tired, that means I need to sit down right now. If I
Right.
say I'm tired, other people be like, you must be tired. I'm like, nope, I got this. But when I say I'm tired, I go to bed.
Right. And I
Why
like
you
that.
talking?
Yes, I like that you say, excuse me, you have to guard your peace. I just posted something again on TikTok where we always feel that we have to fix a person that is broken.
Mm-hmm.
We feel like we're responsible for their brokenness, and we didn't have nothing to do with them being broke.
You saw.
So yes, so we have to guard our peace, because if we don't, then again we're all over the place. Then we're depressed, and we think that we have to do all this to satisfy so many people. But what about our peace?
You light those candles for yourself. You light those incense for yourself. You realize
Yes.
that you can absorb pieces of people that you're meeting along the way. And because we
Yes.
feel like it's our responsibility, because we saw you have a problem, now we got to fix it. We
Right.
did that to us. We made us feel like we had to fix somebody else. And I can do it over and over and over. But when it is time to fix me, I need to recognize that and not make excuses. I know at this age that I am tired. Little girl, little original party girl, party yourself to bed right now.
Right.
And don't make excuses with myself,
Right.
Just
Right.
lay down. I can do a lot rested.
And that's important for people to understand. It's okay. It is okay when I need to slow down, when I need to take that rest. Don't let the name fool you, the original party girl, and they think that you are on 24/7. That's all you do is party, and you're out there and things. You have to have time for Nina and take care of Nina. So what you say? A good
I will
nap.
fall asleep in your face. I will do it in your face. I told you I was tired. You want to talk? Okay.
A good nap and plenty of water. That'll help, that'll get you all the time. Nina, tell everybody once again. So the original party girl, you also, I didn't talk about this, you have OPG radio. Is it microphone checker? Talk about that real quick.
That is on vacation. That was a part of self-care. It got to the point where I was doing a party every night. Didn't have any off days at all. This, of course, is before COVID. So I am back in negotiations with another station that's going to host OPG radio. That is my love for house music. And I do some things with some small business owners. I got a radio station for the purpose of being able to market my party business. Because me paying for it out of pocket was very expensive. Station was lower, and I can have marketing every week, me talking about me, So that was the idea. But it has grown because really I was the only one in house doing it from that angle in house music. So I've had some of the greatest, Tommy Davis, Wayne Davis, on my radio show in house music. These are the biggest guys. And through that, they formed other relationships. People will come over once a week and we do the radio station live. So you got to see whatever was happening while it was happening. So then it was just a multi-faceted building that I own. So I got the radio, I got the producers and the singers, studio in there. So it was getting ready to be really good residual income before COVID. So that was a part. I had an Airbnb on the top floor so the producer could fly in, a singer. Like it's all the same people with me, just doing different things for them.
Right. And it's coming back. It's coming back, and you're the type of person that speaks those things into existence. So it's all going to fall back into place because it's who you are. Yeah. So I truly believe that for you. So listen, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here talking with Nina, the original party girl, Baltimore exclusive celebration technician. She does personalized parties, events, weddings, meetings, celebrations, private club, commercial, licensed wedding officiant. She does it all. So please make sure, Nina, tell everybody once again where we can find you on Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook, Nina Dow, Original Party Girl. Twisted Tradition Weddings featuring the Original Party Girl. IG, Original Party Girl. TikTok, Original Party Girl. And Google will show you about 3 of my websites. I'm anywhere. Call me at 443-314-6697 and we'll make your dream come true. I promise.
She'll make your dream come true. And listen, if she don't call you back right away, she's taking a nap. Leave her alone. She'll call you back. Don't worry about it.
I gotta say one more thing or I will get in trouble. My tagline is, and I'll see you at your next event. I would have got in trouble for not saying that. Thanks.
And I'll see you at your next, say it again.
At your next event, right.
At your next event. And I'll see you at your next event. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. Nina, thank you for coming on. I'm so glad to meet you. And we're going to have to do some things. I've got a lot of things coming up for Stomp the Runway for Autism and just some other events that we'll get together and talk about. But I want everybody to know, once again, please, if you have an event coming up, Nina, the Original Party Girl. She is on here on Facebook, IG, and she will make your dreams come true. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Nina. Thank you. And I just wish you all the best in everything that you do. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Talking with 3D. This is Real Talk for Real People. My name is Derrick Durrell Dixon, and we will see you back here next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Plush Work TV. Have a good evening and making your dreams come true.
When you're feeling down and like your world's moving slow, just remember your race. It moves at your pace when marching towards your goals.